After the last recording session, I was kind of sitting and listening to the main menu theme music theme. Can we get through here? I think we can. I'm trying to get down to this road down here. And my horse is... No, Elena. I was sitting and listening to the music, and I was kind of enjoying it. It had some points. It was very relaxing. Some points of it reminded me of Lord of the Rings, and some points kind of remind me of Stellaris. So I was sitting and listening, and before I knew it, I was lying in my bed and listening, and before I knew it again, it was the next day because I fell asleep. That was interesting. Anywho, welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, not 2. I'm playing this because 2 came out, and I remembered I had this one. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Kingdom? Yes. KCD. I'm probably gonna get that completely messed up at some point. We have just escaped the fortification, village, town of Talmberg. We're currently heading... I've discovered a camp. We're heading home to Skalitz. Because we want to bury our parents. And hopefully Bianca too, and maybe some other people we know. We have a little ways to go. We have a camp here. We're gonna ride through Rovna on the way, all the way back to Skalitz. I am kinda tempted to just go here and see what this is. I didn't realize this was gonna be an open world game. It looks like it's gonna be an open world game. And my problem with open world games is that I discovered a grindstone. I completed a quest run. You reach a new level in stealth. What? But I'm not in Skalitz.
Wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. Looks like they've already gone.
But I'm not gonna say miles away, but I'm quite far away from Skalitz. This isn't even Rovna. This is just a small village on the way, near Talmberg. Where am I? I'm in Rovna. I was over here. I was at this blacksmith, and then I teleported to Rovna. But I wanted to go here. Because as I was saying about open world games, my problem with open world games is that I usually want to go and look at everything, and then I kind of grow sick of them. So I'm gonna try and keep something of a balance between following whatever story we're doing and then just satisfying my need for exploration. We're definitely gonna explore Rovna now that we're here. We have a dead horse that we're not gonna beat. It's raining. And I guess the army passed through here and burned everything. You know, I'm gonna admit it, I'm kinda actually looking... The RPG player in me is going around looking for loot, okay? Maybe not what one would do in actual kind of medieval Europe. Oh, of course there were battlefield looters and stuff, but I don't think Henry is one of those people. Can we? Nope, can't go in there. Is there something up in this this building? What was this supposed to be? Was this a mill of some sort, perhaps? I'm way too cheerful for what's happening. Come on. Okay, let's see. There's my sword. I had a torch somewhere, but I don't remember.
Jesus.
Yeah, this... I see the loot button. This is gonna be very tainted food. But we're gonna take it anyway. Oh, sure. They're not gonna need the money. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to justify this, but radish. Sure. We're just... This feels wrong, but I'm doing it anyway. Dried fruits, yes. I'm a hungry boy. I need all the sustenance I can find. So I can, at some point, avenge you. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because that guy was leading a freaking army. I don't remember his name, but he was not from around these parts. As evidenced by his accent that no one else in the game has, but only people from outside wherever we are. Especially the Germans. I guess they were humans or something. I don't know where they come from. Let's not keep looting the bodies. It feels very, very not respectful. Those look like small bodies at first, so I thought kind of looked like they were burning children. I'm guessing they burned and killed everyone, women and children included, just for living here. That is not how an honorable army should act. Although concepts of honor and ethics and morals are they're more ideals when it comes to actual warfare. So we're gonna go all the way to Skalitz on foot because Henry... Hi! Someone's alive. Henry didn't want to use the...
What's going on there?
Henry didn't want to use it. Unarmed combat? Hook. Strong, slower hand strike to the head. Jab. Direct hand blow to the face. Hand blow to the face. Kick. Okay, I kick there. I lock on there. I unlock on shift. I block there. Good. Opponent. Okay, so that thing was not armor. That was my opponent. That's... shows roughly how much health your opponent has left. The more wounded he is, the slower he'll attack and react. When the end is near, he may either try to flee or surrender. So my opponent's health bar is right next to my health bar. Your wounds. Icons that signify where you're wounded and if you're bleeding. Stamina. If an opponent's strike hits your armor or you block it, it will cost you stamina. When your stamina is completely depleted, you won't be able to defend yourself and you'll be wounded. Attacking will also deplete your stamina, especially when wielding a heavy weapon. Right? So they just hit me. They won't actually wound me before my stamina drains? If you cover yourself badly and your armor is weak, strikes will wound you. Heavy wounds will lead to bleeding, and bleeding will lead to death. The more your health is depleted, the lower your maximum stamina. Yeah, I'm still questioning the stamina bar part. When it's completely depleted, that's when I won't be able to defend myself, and that's when I will be wounded, which kind of makes it sound like as long as I have stamina, I won't be wounded, and my health won't drop. I guess we'll see.
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly.
I don't want to freaking armed combat. That's more like it. I drew my sword. Slash. Strong, slower strike. Stab. Faster, weaker weapon strike. Lock on, unlock, block. Raises and holds weapon in defense. So not just click, but hold it, I guess. Okay, opponent health is the same. Wounds is the same. Choose attack direction using the mouth. And you can't attack from a grayed out direction. Okay. Remember chaining. As soon as I hear the weapon hit, I can chain another attack. And probably attack from another direction. And stamina and health are the same. Prepare to watch someone completely fail. Dude! Okay, I'm only slashing. Most people... Okay. Don't want to die, so they're surrendered to you. It's then up to you what to do with them. Good fought, sir. Now, fuck off. I'm gonna let him go disarmed.
I'll let you go, but the weapon stays here.
I agree.
Good. Now, fuck off. A Seax. Seax? You're overloaded! So you move more slowly and you can't fast travel, run or jump. Try dropping some inventory item or putting them in your horse's saddlebags. You mean the horse I left behind? Also my horse's saddlebags? See, we have... I picked up a poor quality arrow. They have a Seax here that I can't use. I don't need 3 torches. I just need the one. Now I'm not overburdened anymore. Seax. Six? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a hunting sword, originally a hunter's weapon, which served to finish off prey and butcher the carcass. Due to its similarity to the short sword, it began to be carried by burghers, whose social status warranted carrying an ornate weapon. Contrary to the short sword, however, it has only one sharpened edge and is unsuited to stabbing. Okay, so slashing it is. Many of them lack crossguards, making it worse for blocking. I need 3 agility. It does 33 slash and 18 stab, 9 blunt. I mean, I guess you could just turn it around and start banging people with it. 50%, do you not take care of your weapon, sir? Can I look at my sword? Or do I have to... is there a comparison thing here? Or do I have to... I want to look at my sword. Oh, radish. I have some savior schnapps. Now I'm unequipped. Now my sword is gone. Did I unequip myself? Yeah, okay, there's Sir Radzig's Kobila sword. Okay, 45, 2. 40. Oh, I get charisma from the sword. That's interesting. I get charisma from that sword too. Yeah, because the whole Okay, that's the equipped icon. Gotcha. Am I not equipped with a torch then? Is that why I can't draw my torch? That was indeed why I couldn't draw my torch. And if I want to put my torch away... I hope the torch is forever, because I'm now using a torch. Give me a moment. I'm gonna have to figure out how the frick to put away my torch. Yes, I know the game taught me how to put away the torch, but my memory is what it is. I used it once. It's hold the one button. Hold the one button to equip and unequip the torch. I guess we're just traipsing into Skalitz. We won our first battle by the grace of God, or by the grace of that not being a very difficult battle. It's kind of depressing going all the way to Skalitz, knowing that we're gonna find a lot of dead people along the way. And in Skalitz. Which I can see it. It's smoking. Now that's just the Hollywood leg position of death. Should probably eat some of this food. Oh, no, come back here. I'll definitely take your money. I won't take more food, but if you're carrying... Ooh. But if I pick that up, I'm gonna have to drop something else. Let's see, what's worth more? The axe or this? I can even use the axe. A traditional tool that can also be used for combat. Compared to a sword, the axe has a greater impact and is thus suited to the dealing with heavily armored opponents. But it is heavier and therefore slower, and above all, doesn't give much cover, especially if the axe was originally intended for work and doesn't have a metal-plated handle. I do not have my shield equipped, I just saw. So, we're gonna equip this, and we're probably gonna drop this one. Yeah, wait for, yes, that sounds good. Get rid of this. And now we can move on. Am I shielding now? Low stats. You're trying to use equipment that demands better abilities than you have now, so its effectiveness is greatly lowered. You can find out exactly what the item demands in the inventory in the item info. Okay. I am not cool enough to use the shield. Nope, because I need 2 strength. I don't have. So it's going to be extremely ineffective. How ineffective? What does it mean when something is ineffective? A shield is especially suited for use with short weapons. There are countless shapes and sizes of shields, but the heater, shield-shaped shield, is one of the most common. In addition to its defensive function, it also carries the owner's colors, revealing whether the bearer is a nobleman or a member of a lord's garrison or town militia, or is just a bastard. Stolen in Talmberg. It keeps track of where I've stolen items. That could be bad, because that also kind of tells me that the game is definitely gonna have a long memory if I ever choose to steal things. I'll keep using the shield. I don't know what lowered effectiveness.
It's the charcoal burner.
Charcoal burner. You're very low, and I have the voices up to maximum. But he still kind of murmurs to himself, so you can't really hear what he's saying. Kind of like that. Oh, someone's been hanged. Someone's been hanged. This is just looting, pillaging, and raping. This is not combat.
Hey! No, leave me be. Don't kill me.
Hey, you! Come back here! Hey, come back here. I can see you. He should be able to run away from me because I'm wearing way more armor. And I should be slower. Oh, you're kind of like me. You have to stop to take a breath. That's refreshing. Hey, you! Hey, you! Bandit! Tackle! Tackle! Oh.
Enough! I yield! You hear? I surrender!
Alright. I mean, I just wanted to talk to him, but, you were looting Skalitz, says the guy who went through and looted Rovna. I'll just go.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Go on, vanish. If I see you again, I'll kill you.
Thank you! I won't forget.
Yes, you will. You'll forget as soon as I turn my back. You're not gonna stab me in the back. That's not the right way. This is the way to Skalitz. Stay the fuck away from Skalitz. No looting in Skalitz, you dickweed. Dickbag. Skalitz is mine to bury. I want to get back to this. Why do I want to get back to the Hanged Man? I don't know, because that's where I ran off. I suppose I need the comfort of going back to the last place I remember. So I know where I've been and where I'm supposed to go. It's all
Why did
fire.
anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
They lived in the wrong village, Henry. Pretty much. Ooh, bandage. I'll definitely take a bandage. Now that I've learned how to apply first aid to myself, thanks to my mother dearest. And probably to the captain of the garrison as well. His name started with an R, I think. Robard? No? No, just hay. I'm surprised they didn't set fire to this. If anything, this should just burn easily. Oh, Henry, Henry. I mean, so where would the story go from here? Because we're just the son of a blacksmith who barely knows any swordplay. We're playing at being a freaking knight right now, or soldier, swordsman. Where would we go from here? We can't really go up against a guy who's commanding an entire army and just get our revenge. It's gonna take years and years of training, and well, then again, Dragon Age 2 did.
What are you doing here? Tired of
Oh, ow! What the fuck? I couldn't even do anything. I just died. I think the shield kind of messed me up. Or maybe I shouldn't go into combat. Maybe I should avoid combat. As I was saying, Dragon Age 2 did take place over 10 years. So maybe this will be kind of something. All the way back here, I have to go and loot everything and fight everything again? Come on, game. Oh, fine. I'll go back. Probably won't loot anything, but all the same things, but I'll go back. I saved and it used up a schnapps. So I guess that's what we get. Drunkenness. Alcohol begins to act gradually, giving you bonuses in speech, vitality, charisma, and strength, although if you overindulge, the after effects can be less than pleasant. So we're kind of tipsy, just a little bit, because we saved and we had to drink. Which, as the loading screen said, that's not what a good Christian does. Anywho, the first combat went well. The bandit this time, though, he wanted to fight. He wanted to fight. So we did some unarmed combat, and then I just drew my sword and swung it at him. And the game told me, well, if you start to act badly, people will hate you. Ooh. We have a shrine. Read. Zach, Kelly, Tony, Long, Sean. I don't know what this is, but also I'm surprised I can read it when it has been established that Henry can't read. Just like most peasants. At this time. Guess the church wanted all the power, so why educate people in learning how to read and write so they can think for themselves? Though at some points, one does wonder if teaching everyone to read and write wasn't a mistake. No, it wasn't. But sometimes one does wonder. Okay, I don't have the shield equipped this time, so maybe this battle will go better. If not, I have a safe spot just there, so I don't have to run from Rovna this time. Maybe I should just avoid combat. Then again, if I avoid combat, I won't ever learn combat, will I? And again, this combat system is very akin to the combat system in Mount & Blade Warband, which is a game I played extensively. I still suck at the combat there, because I usually just do overhead chops with two-handed weapons, or kill people with a swing from horseback. So, I've never really actually learned the combat system. So let's look forward to that, I guess. I am in Skalitz. I need to find my parents. I guess they're over there. I'll do take some bandage. I haven't picked up nearly as much food this time. You discovered fast travel point. Thank you. I haven't picked up nearly enough food, so I'm not as encumbered. I just want to take a look around. What's this then? A scarecrow? A medieval scarecrow? Well, the remains of one? I think the hanged man over there would be a better scarecrow. Let's see. Can I actually recognize any of this? Also, who the hell was that guy patrolling over there? Can I see him from here? Probably not. Whoop, I can... I just wanted to jump up. I didn't want to vault over, but I guess we did. I don't want to be here. Vault back, Henry. Thank you. I feel like I may have been in there. Then again, I could have been in just another building with the same contents. Hay everywhere. Looked like something was moving up there. Can I vault over there? As he was about to ask and just went and humped the fence while pressing an entirely different button. He pressed the loot button. Well, this looks thoroughly ruined. But my parents are in there. Or the husks of my parents are in there. Why did you make such a sturdy palisade? I can't get through this. I'm gonna have to walk around everything until I find a weak point. I'm gonna have to run around everything until I find a weak point. So reputation seems to be... Well, maybe not seems to be, because the reputation thing did pop up when I tackled the bandit to the ground, and it then said that people might react to you differently, whether they hate you or not.
Hey, the answer to
Hey!
my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on.
Really? Well, fuck you, dude. You reach a new level in sword. You wanted to vent your rage, eh? Get out of
Drop your
here.
weapon, and you can go.
All right.
I'm acting tough because I have weapons and armor to back me up. Those money is mine. That money is mine. The groschen? The groschen is mine. Ooh. I'm a way in. Wish exit wasn't over on escape. That's gonna be quite annoying after a while. Alright. This I remember a little bit more. Oh, bandage. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
He didn't run like me. Died with a sword in his hand.
Yeah, you keep mumbling, Henry. Sure, we can all hear you. You probably couldn't even hear that. We're gonna meet. Right. Why is that crossed over? Take that bread. Take the bread with a cross. I picked up an apple that was the same. Ah, it's freshness. 23 freshness. 27 fresh. Okay, sure. Drop the unfresh things and eat an apple, Henry. Eat an apple, Henry. Because he keeps complaining that he's hungry. Just the slightest hunger meter, and he says he can go for a meal. I know Henry's a big boy, but there's a limit to how much he should eat. What were the names of my friends? Fritz? Was it Franz? It was Fritz.
In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon me like me.
I can barely hear you, Henry. Because it is. Yeah, sound is down. Voice and cutscene volume. Is it on sound? No, that's just the ambient sound, which I have turned down a little bit. You see, you hear? The voices should be louder. I should really stop going around looting people I've known for presumably all my life. But a man's gotta eat, and a man's gotta have...
Why? What are you? It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it.
Yeah, that's weird. Shall we loot Bianca? We'll loot Bianca. She has a savor schnapps. Also a ring. The ring I gave to Bianca. I'll keep it with me and remember you always.
Take this as a keepsake to remember you by.
Also, I'm gonna go look up and see if there's anything I can do about the very, very low spoken volume. Because this, I can barely hear them myself. Oh well, try to look around, but Google around a little bit, but it seems like there's nothing to be done. Found all sorts of suggestions from, oh, it's because you're using a 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound. No, I'm not. Or if a lot of the Reddit threads were basically, oh, well, I also hear a little bit bad when I'm drunk. Well, what can you expect? What can you expect from Reddit, really? Anywho, we'll just have to be thankful that there are subtitles. Because it does work fine, it's just when Henry is out and walking on his own, and when it's silent. They sure went into the tavern and had fun. Can I get into that private area now? Probably not. I could climb in through the window. No, Henry's too big to get in through the window. I wonder where all my friends went off to. At least they had a fun last day throwing poop at someone's newly painted house. Can I climb up the ladder? Of course not. Sleep and save? You know what? Does it use a schnapps? You can't delay, no time to lose. I cannot. If you're gonna force me to use a schnapps every time I save, I would appreciate a few more autosaves here and there. I mean, I guess I could. I could, you know, be a little bit of a bastard and do an exit save every time, but I really don't feel like booting up the game every time I want to save. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and redo a lot of stuff, I guess. Wasn't this... No, up here is where I stole the things from Kunesh? No, Kunesh. I'm guessing this is you and your friends. Mother and father died right over there. Are we gonna be able to... I guess we are. Oh, Henry.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
I hear a dog. Find a spade. Call a spade and find a spade or a shovel or whatever the hell you want to call it. Do you have a spade? No, you have a pair. It's not even the same amount of letters. Man. That's... I kinda know and understand some of Henry's feelings. Of course, my parents weren't murdered, but losing them at a young enough age and then kinda semi-blaming them for leaving you. Then wondering why. No. Henry. We'll get through this, Henry. Just don't get consumed by revenge. Is that someone down there? I'm a little bit suspicious that the dog started barking just now. Why did it start barking now? Was it hiding somewhere? Because I sure didn't see a dog on the way in.
I feel quite hungry.
No, you don't, Henry. And it seems that voices are only low outside of cutscenes. It works perfectly well in cutscenes, but outside cutscenes, the audio mixing seems to be, well, mixed. I'm surprised they didn't set fire to my house. But I guess this is my house now. Not our house, but my house. Yes, let's go eat some cabbage, Henry. Since you're hungry, eat some of Mom's cabbage. Throw away the horseradish. Who would eat horseradish? Just horseradish. Oh, so wait a minute. Why are there bloodstains there? I thought that was a stolen icon first. But no, those are bloodstains. Is it because there's blood on the sword? Wait, low stats? You're trying to use equipment that demands better abilities than you have now? What? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Why doesn't this show up in why does a Radzig sword not show up in the list? When everything else I have equipped does. And now I don't get that. Sorry, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna try and find a spade. It's just find a spade. No clues about where to find a spade. If I had to guess, I need to go towards where the dog is barking. That's kind of the game's way of telling you, oh, there's something over here. Instead of running around aimlessly trying to find a spade. I'll probably find a pitchfork down here, because there was a guy... No, maybe not. There was a guy shoveling hay from a wagon with a pitchfork. Fine, let's go over here. So the hell would Henry know where to find a spade? Nope, okay, that was just a guy hanging. Let's go towards the dog. I'm getting closer. It's howling. Here, doggy, doggy, doggy. Here, doggy. Yeah, it's probably around there somewhere. Why? What? Why? That's excessive. Just why? Okay, I went into a dead end. It's fine. Can find our way back. Can we go through here, maybe? Yes, this sounds good. Sounds good? Looks good. Yeah, these dogs weren't here before. Definitely not.
Get away, you mutt!
Hey, don't hit the dog!
Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyshek? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's... Mutt? And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him.
Guarding.
What's that got to do with anything?
You moron. He's guarding his master's corpse. Yeah, he's protecting his master, you know?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
Oh, why so defensive? Huh? He's definitely here looting. I would never go around loot corpses. No. What am I? I'm fine. We'll be friendly. I want to bury my parents.
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
And eat your shovel. Yeah, what did happen to how would he know what happened to Theresa? She was almost ravaged. Ravished? Just fuck you! Have I disturbed your looting? Look at my sword, I am so cool. How did you get away?
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Right? Did you happen to see what happened to Theresa?
Do you know what happened to Theresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
Yeah, well, you are very blasé about this whole thing. We did disturb the humans in their violation attempts, so hopefully she got away. Hey, lend me that spade.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
You know what? He's been hostile. I'll stick it up your ass.
Fine. I'll take the spade, and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you've got a sword?
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock your teeth in then.
Fine. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm getting my...
Try now.
I'm getting my ass
I'll have you.
kicked. I don't know why we suddenly start grappling.
Is
Come
that
here.
all? Yeah.
I can probably block. Okay. Jab. Kick. Hook. Kick. Jump. Yeah. Jab. Kick. Hook. Nope. Oh. Oh, you fucker. If you... Okay. I'm stronger now. What now? Damn it. Bonk.
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
I don't know what I did, but I did it. Now fuck off. Give me a spade. Did I get the spade? There's the spade. Give me the spade. He really did fuck off. Okay. Can I? Hello, doggy. I don't want to loot him. I want to...
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
Poor dog. I kind of want to give the dog some treats. I tried to be friendly with whatever the hell his name was. Z something? You saw me. I tried to be friendly. But, I gave up. Now, I'm not cool enough to go around and threaten people, intimidate people, even though I have a sword. Maybe I need to get some more blood spatter on me first. Go Dragon Age Origins blood spatter. Right, beneath the linden tree, you say? I'm guessing that's up at our house. That's not in the middle of the street. I also gain a point in warfare for knocking someone's teeth out. Sure, if you say so.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
Alright. Let's start digging. This is gonna take a few hours. Oh, hi boy. it, Jim.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Oh, fuck.
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want? Zbyshek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt. Aye. Cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Come on, Henry. Oh no. Fade to black, we know what that means. Oh no, oh no.
Curse it.
I need to get closer, I think. Up, like that, but then he hits me. I need to get way closer, but then he just clobbers me.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood.
It's already tasted blood.
I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
John! Disperse this rabble!
Was that Theresa? Might have been Theresa. They stole my sword! God damn it. Oh, that was just the intro? Alright. I guess we're done with the tutorial. Robard. That was his name. Guest starring? What? Where are we going? This looks friendly enough, but the baker? And Henry has kind of been in and out of it the whole way here, wherever we are. It's red. Awakening. Quest objective started. Save your parents. Wit. Well, of course it's a nightmare because everything is red and black and white. I can hear you, mother.
Mit kereseli? Véletlenül kibújtál anyád szoknyája alól?
No.
Csak gyűjtsd az erőt! Szükséged lesz rá!
No. Oop. I'm gonna go away. I need to save my parents. Or is that my mother maybe? Okay. Fine, I'll dream punch you. This is very disorienting when the camera does that. Oh. What now?
Na bassza meg!
Was a meg? I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. Did I actually kick him in the nuts? I might have kicked him in the nuts. I think he went down. Oh. Don't worry, mother. I shall save you with my mighty foot. Oh. Stop stabbing me. Stop slashing me. Can I jab in different directions as well? Don't know. Kick! Almighty foot! Missed me. Dingbait. Up. This is... Oh. I guess he got...
Some help?
Work to be done.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry, wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me?
You need to take a bath.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Theresa?
It is Theresa.
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Uncle?
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
A few delirious days later...
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
Yeah, what were you doing in Skalitz?
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
How did you find me?
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyshek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Yeah, what? They were looking for me? Why? I mean... I guess Divish did kind of promise to take care of me? Maybe that's why?
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Rattay he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
He might be one of the good guys. Also, that bandit did steal Sir Radzig's sword, it sounds like. Because it did say I parted with it. So that's another guy that's on my shit list that I need to track down. Along with Zby, that guy in the green tunic. Also, we're in Rattay. Wasn't that where Sir Radzig was heading? Can we reunite with Sir Radzig? Also, where's Robard now? And why did you take me here if Divish was the one who promised to take care of me? I have so many questions. And I'm also very tired.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And even later.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I mean, that's just... Yeah, that's understandable. Also, you look like you haven't taken a bath in days. You look just... it's just as grimy as you did the first time I woke up. I mean... Where am I? Why should I ask that? We know we're in Rattay. We're probably in her uncle's house in Rattay. But we'll ask it anyway, because we're a stupid little boy.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's mill at Zbyshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
No, I have been lying around long enough. I need to make myself useful.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Rattay?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Rattay, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Quest started The Good Thief. Talk to Milopeshek. You know, I do owe you my life. We do, because otherwise that thug with the Negan wannabe would have smashed my head in.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Reputation gained. Rattay Mail is now your new home. Your bed. You can sleep here and save the game. You have your own common trunk here, which is available to you in all your homes and rented lodgings. So not a baker, but a miller. I mean, I was guessing baker because of the outfits. I have my own trunk. I do have my own trunk. Let's see. None of my food has perished. I should probably throw some stuff in here. Let me sort out my inventory. It was actually the other way around. I had to take stuff out of my chest. And we've given Henry some food too, because his hunger meter was too high. And I have negatives in my stats. In all of them except for speech. So, I guess we're injured? I don't know. Get things from my trunk. You learned the Ronov family. I don't need to wear my touch. Where the hell are we? We're down here. Oh, we're way away from Skalitz. And we have quest givers in the form of stars. I see. New DLC quest. Well, I don't have no DLC. I know there's DLC, but I do like to play through a game without DLCs the first time around, because sometimes the DLCs add stuff. A lot of weird stuff that just completely sometimes breaks the flow of the base game. And I don't want that. I don't want to risk it. I'll take some more bread rolls. I've already taken a few from my chest. I ate my roast duck. And among other things. I can eat from the pot, or I can drop things into the pot. Right, if I wanted to poison people. Like they said with the speech thing. Poison the merchant. And then try and haggle. That's so weird. We have a scythe. For some grass, or probably some wheat in this case. Alright, let's go talk to Bianca's uncle. Not Bianca's. Bianca's dead. I said Bianca because I picked up her ring. I'm carrying her ring with me. Should put it on a necklace and have the ring close to my heart always. Theresa's uncle. Tournament. What? The tournament convened by Sir Hanush takes place once every 7 days at Rattay Upper Castle. The aim of the tourney is to test the skills of combatants. The aim of the tourney is to test the skill of combatants with all kinds of weapons, probably. It's intended for commoners, so you can enroll too. After completing the side quest next to Godliness with Sir Hans. I don't know who that is. You can accept a new quest from him, which will launch an instance of the regular tournament. If you're not sure where to find him, look for the blue shield icon. If you've already progressed in the storyline as far as the epilogue, you won't be able to accept the quest from Cap Hon, and the tournament will launch on its own. The tournament will not take place while Sir Hanush is at war. What? So, Sir Hanush is gonna go to war? Who is Sir Hanush? Who are all these people? I don't care, let's talk to...
Hey, youngster, come here.
Yes, stop walking away from me, Miller Peshek. I'm Henry. Thank you very much for taking care of me.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Theresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
I say it sounds shady. But sure. What would you need from me?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
You are a bit of a shady bastard. Also, he does sound very, very harsh and angry, but I kind of understand it, because we have built up quite the huge debt, it sounds like. And we do need to take care of that. I mean, just because I'll ask him to tell me more doesn't mean I'm gonna do it, but tell me more.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I mean, I've never read the Bible. Not really. I've skimmed through most of it. So I don't know what exactly he is referring to. But I do kind of agree with the whole, the body is just, basically, it's just a mound of flesh once the person is dead. Kind of way I feel out that I'm an organ donor if I ever die, because what the hell am I gonna use my organs for when I die? I was about to say if I die. We're all gonna die when I die. What am I gonna use my body for? Take my organs. Just donate it to science, the rest of it. Just do whatever the hell you want with it. Sell it to some cannibalistic tribe if you want to earn money. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be dead. As for Henry, though, am I gonna apply my morals to Henry? Sure as hell am. No, I'll do it. I'll do it. Sure.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Ooh, I got some alcohol. You learned executioner. Get the dead man's ring. Get a spade. Again with the spade? Last time I went to get a spade, I almost got my head caved in. There's a spade somewhere. That's a scythe, still. There's a spoon, or a ladle, or whatever. Not really a ladle, I think. Big wooden spoon. So, I could do this, or I could just go and do honorable stuff and get money that way. So that would require me to actually leave this place and go into town and talk to people. Right after I find that spade. Where's my shovel? Where have you hidden it? Nope, nothing there. I hope. Maybe Theresa knows? Yep, Theresa, I want to talk to you.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. I haven't eaten, but, you know, everyone likes a compliment about their cooking.
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Right. Was that it?
Henry, I'm so glad to see you.
Likewise. Henry, are you hitting on Theresa already? I want to ask about Skalitz.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
Oh, that's a lot. What do I want to know first? Radzig, we know he's here in Rattay. She's already told us. But what happened with the bandits?
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zbyshek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet. Zbyshek. We need to kill him, and we need to kill the giant, because... Yeah, what happened to Sir Radzig's sword? The giant probably took it with him.
Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
Technically, we didn't steal the horse. It didn't say steal. We just borrowed the horse. How could Zbyshek have done that?
Why would Zbyshek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those cumins, they call them, when the cumins came, Zbyshek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard.
I thought that was gonna get way worse. I mean, it's kind of terrible that what he did, but I thought he would have done something else. I thought he did to her what the humans wanted to do to her. Okay, what happened to the other Skalitz folk? Yeah.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Rattay, and some of the Rattay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias, Johanka, did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
So find the nearest tavern. Gotcha. Okay, we'll ask. We'll ask about Sir Radzig.
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
Right. So we can find everything related to Skalitz near Radzig. How did you get me here? By horseback ride. Oh, not horseback ride, but horse and cart ride. But Henry doesn't know that because he was sleeping the whole time.
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here. God bless them.
Indeed. How did you get away from the humans? I distracted them a little bit so you could slink into the house. But how did you get away? How did you get away from there?
How did you get away from those humans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone and kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced.
How did you get away from the humans? You're wrong. What? Enough about Skalitz.
I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be.
I would like to know...
I'd like to know...
How do you like it in Rattay?
So, how do you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
I mean, hopefully we can at some point get back to Skalitz and build it up, but it sounds like it's going to be a while. Sounds very unsafe there, still. How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
What do you know about the humans? I know nothing about them. Do you?
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... You know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... Well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
I feel an urge to read up on the humans.
That's all.
There's a codex in here. Maybe I can find more stuff about that there. Fancy a little walk?
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Alright, so we can get on a fancy little walk later on. I still don't know how they get the nickname Hal from Henry, but it's fine. Yeah, I do think I am going to read through the codex, but I'm not gonna do that as a regular episode. It's gonna be something just reading a little bit and do it as an extra little thing. So anyone who doesn't want to hear anything from the codex can just skip that. And anyone who wants to hear me drone on about what's in the codex can can listen to it. I'm still looking for a spade. It's around here somewhere, he said. How large is this mill area? I'm guessing that's the tournament thing that I don't have. Because that looks like the icon it told me to look for. Is this still part of the mill? Or am I just gonna go and steal a spade from someone? No, this is not part of the mill. This is a new place. Excuse me, ma'am. I am at the tanner. Where did Mutt go? Mutt the Mutt.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let's talk trade about Rattay. How's life in Rattay?
What's life like in Rattay?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
Ooh, apothecary. I have been teased with alchemy. And also the whole thing with the schnapps thing. To whip up my own schnapps. I need to... Maybe the apothecary is looking for part-time work? Maybe I can learn some alchemy on the side. How do you get on with the refugees?
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
I mean, that's an actual real concern, because this is not too long after the Black Plague, the Black Death. They can understand why they would be worried. What kind of a lord is Lord Hanush?
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
Hans he was mentioned in conjunction with the tournament things. Have you heard anything about those humans?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wild tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
That's usually how things go, yeah. Bad things spread like wildfire.
Watch over you.
Good things, not so much, because it doesn't make as juicy gossip. I discovered the mill that I was in. I didn't discover it before now, but I did discover it now when I went into the mill. I'm gonna need to walk around and find that spade, and then I'm definitely not gonna go dig up corpses. I'm gonna try and find honest work first. I don't even know how much I owe. Can I actually go talk to Zbyshek about that? Can you teach me to pick locks? I am self-taught, thank you very much. It took a lot of swearing and sweating to get there. Can you tell me? How about the Skalitz folk?
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins.
Jeez.
They don't work. They just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
I'm from Skalitz. Your niece is from Skalitz. Come on, dude. Humans?
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own 2 eyes what they're capable of.
Yes, I have. What do you think about what happened?
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. Them 2 brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
So basically, keep your head down and keep going forward.
That's all.
It's a comfortable way to live. Yeah, where can I find a shovel? Please. Don't just say around here.
Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside, leaning against the cart.
Thank you. I don't want you to teach me to pick lock. Maybe he'll give me some lockpicks if I ask, though. I only have 2 left.
Farewell. Try unlocking this trunk.
I shall.
Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over again.
Okay, so if you hadn't managed to unlock the trunks on your own back in Skalitz, this would be the tutorial for it.
You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only for practice. The real locks, you have to watch out for the pick. Try it a few more times if you like. Then good luck with the real thing.
Also, why? Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. I was about to ask, why would a miller know about lockpicking, but then I just remembered that he asked me to do some pretty shady stuff, and I see the shovel from here. Pretty shady stuff. Corpse robbing. Again, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna walk around and try and find honest work. Maybe even find the bloodletter. Basically, probably the alchemist then, because he did say he shoved potions down my gullet. Maybe he can tell me how much I owe. Maybe I can find a job and get some money that way. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. That's what we're gonna do here in Rattay. Activity giver. Okay. Find honest work. Don't go there. Don't do corpse robbing. Don't dig up that. But we're doing that next time. We're in Rattay, and now it seems that the game has actually started now because I got my ass kicked a few times. Anywho, as always, thank you for being here and thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. Please take care of yourself, stay kind, and I hope I see you again next time. Bye for now.